Hello beautiful beings, my name is Selda and thank you for joining me. This is a short session for the Metta Warriors movement, and it's really dedicated to rest and restoration of the spirit. So I invite you just to find somewhere comfortable to either lie down is optimal, but if you have any problems lying down, then just take a seat somewhere comfortable. And there's absolutely nothing for you to do. If this is your first time to guided meditation, sound healing, then you are most welcome. And really just, this is a perfect to experience at any time of the day. So just before you go to bed, dim the lights, you can get into bed, have a candle lit, and then just allow the sounds and vibrations to pour into your space. And imagine that the wavelengths and vibrations are entering into your field, not only your auric field, body field, but down into a cellular level. So begin to heal and repair and restore a very, very deep resonance within you. I'm just going to keep it really simple today. And just notice how you feel with the current sounds around you in your location, within your home. On the streets you can probably hear cars driving by, and the sounds around us externally are not going anywhere. So this is just a practice for us to allow those sounds to continue and to bring ourselves inwards, to divert the attention so that we are going deeper within ourselves for this short time. So let's begin by closing the eyes. We don't need eyesight for this practice. In fact, it's most beneficial if we close down the eyes, so we are shutting off even more of the external information and data that we are so used to receiving. And you can just listen along to the chimes and let them very gently melt parts of your body. Maybe if there are parts of you that are tense, carrying any either emotional, mental or physical tension, then allow this beginning practice to just soften parts of you. And as we close down the eyes, we can just bring an awareness or bring our attention to the corners of the eyes and the jaw and the tongue, so that we are inviting or giving permission to these spaces to just relax. And then just a gentle scan of the body from the head all the way down to the toes, and by way of checking in, where am I holding, storing, and where can I release? And we'll begin by really tuning in. We can turn to our breath. And when we turn to the breath, we are really focusing our attention inwards. We're watching and observing for the tiniest detail. And that's the beauty of this practice and why it can be so simple and yet so effective. A reminder, there's very little for you to do at this time. Now with your eyes closed, just imagine a big empty space behind the eyes. Really liberating, free of all the worries and concerns of the external world just for this short time. And then begin to observe how you are breathing with no regulation or manipulation. Perhaps you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Perhaps you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And finally, perhaps you're breathing through the mouth, inhaling and exhaling. So I'd like to encourage you now just to watch how you're breathing. Maybe placing your hands onto your belly, maybe one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest, so that you get this physical experience of feeling your breath moving in its natural flow, natural state. But you begin to observe as the belly rises as you inhale, maybe the chest expands, and there's a settling back in and down towards the midline, towards the back of the body as you exhale. It's also a really good opportunity for us to come into alignment with any part of the body that is stuck or holding through the breath. Maybe that you get to the top of the exhalation and there's a tightening of the chest. And if this is so, then just be more gentle and just observe with the intention of allowing the muscles and the tissues and the ligaments to gently dissolve and to expand, to radiate outwards. Because the practice of sound and vibration works most effectively when we are open to receive. So now let's just focus a little bit more on how we're breathing. And however you're breathing now is absolutely fine. If it's comfortable for you to stay this way, then continue. And if you would like to transition, we will breathe in through the nose. Nice deep long inhale, and exhale through the mouth, but extending and expelling the air as if it's coming from the center of the chest. And we can use our voice or vocal cords to audibly release this but really feel as if it's coming from the center of the chest, and this whole area is resting, relaxing, but also melting a little. So just continue to breathe in that way for a few breaths, a few rounds. And the amount of breath that you intake and exhale is entirely up to you. Just let it be quite natural. Remembering this big empty space behind the eyes, and then releasing the tongue to the floor of the mouth so it's resting down, and that will allow the jaw to really rest as well. And when you feel complete in that practice, then just allow your breath to release back into its normal flow. And imagine the back of your body with each exhalation beginning to soften and settle a little bit more deeply into the space beneath. So if you're sitting, as if your back is pressing and spreading back into the chair. And if you're lying, whatever surface you're lying on, it's a feeling that, or a sensation that the whole of the back of your body is really merging with the surface beneath. Imagining that the ground or Mother Nature is holding you up, serving you at this time, enabling you to trust your body's intelligence, but also the ground beneath you, so that you are supported and held. And from this time onwards, if you become distracted, which is very natural, just bring your awareness to the center of the chest and allow your breath to move evenly in and out of this space. And that sensation or that feeling that the chest is expanding outwards as you breathe in, expanding and opening and receiving all the goodness. And then exhaling gently and settling back down. And also the exhalation becomes a release of anything that is stuck in the body. So by way of elimination, you can have your hands resting on the body for the entire length of the session. Or you can rest them down by the side of your body with palms facing up. And now as the vibration of the bowls begins to transition into your space, just keep your awareness in the center of the chest. As you breathe in, as if you're breathing in these vibrations of the crystalline beings. Imagining that you're breathing them in with your air. And you're breathing out anything that is stuck or just feels a little stagnant. And your energy field is always protected by the divine being of light and the crystalline beings. So there's no need for you to worry about opening up to receive and feeling a little unsafe. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing but goodness and unconditional love pouring into your field right now. Breathe in along with these very crystalline sounds as they move into your space. Imagine that you are now breathing in the element of light. And if you can imagine the solar source pouring into your space, then just allow it to enter into your body via the breath. And if you find it very difficult to visualize, then just feel the warmth of the sun pouring down into your body. Allow the warmth to radiate through the chest, exhaling through and out of the chest. With the eyes remaining closed, just check the jaw is still soft. Imagining this big empty space behind the eyes. And then we call back in on that regulated breath as an inhale, nice big inhale filling up the lungs, and then just holding at the top of your inhalation unless you're pregnant. Just a gentle retention, pause without struggle, and then releasing the air. Just noticing how the body shifts upwards a little as you breathe in. And then the shoulders and the back and all the muscles settle back down again as you breathe out. And just imagining that breath as a way to pour in, allow the light to pour into the body. And now your body is your container as a field of vibration, including light, sound, and really allowing this newness or vibrancy to radiate through your entire body, and understanding that the body field or the auric field around us is holding this space of light, so it penetrates all the way through from this auric field all the way down into the cells of our being. And so we are here lying or sitting in this container of vibration. And you can just draw your senses and pay attention to maybe how the body's feeling. If there's a tingling pouring into the hands as they rest, and into the feet, and maybe the body has become so heavy even in this short time that you can understand how much the body has been allowed to just relax and rest. And I invite you just to stay here and just luxuriate in the vibrations, allow the body to absorb and digest. And just know that if you need to at any point in your day or evening come to find a space of a little alignment and balance for your spirit, then just come to your breath, just tuning into your breath. So you can place your hands on the center of your chest, breathing in as you feel the beating of your heart and the breath underneath your hands, knowing that all is well and everything is just as it should be. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I really hope that you enjoy this session, and take care and look after yourselves and be kind.